everyone, it's Morgyn from For the Love of Paper, and I'm here with part 1 in my Project Life catch-up series. So this is the first spread for the month of June, and as you can see I'm just putting a little post-it note there because I didn't have my June title card printed out at the time that I was doing it, so I just put a little post-it note in there so I can remind myself to go back and print it out later. So this is pretty much where I stopped doing my Project Life back in, well, this would have been July because I do them the month after. And yeah, so these have all been done in the last, I would say, two and a half weeks. I've just gone through and I have smashed out everything up until the end of October. So I haven't done November yet, but everything else is scrapped up until the end of October. So now I'm just going to go through and do all my voiceovers and editing and uploading them for you guys. So I'm hoping to have them up every day, at least one a day, until I can get through them all, basically. So I can't even remember what a lot of these photos were. Oh, that's right. This one was, we spent the weekend, well actually I spent the weekend sitting on the floor creating every Lego creation that we have a book for. It took me, I think, all up over the 2 days, about 6.5 hours to make every single Lego thing. And then we'd bought this new bookshelf to put in Sam's room and have all his Lego creations on it, and he absolutely freaking loved it and he played with them all so much. But being Lego, they do tend to fall apart after a while. I think it lasted about 6 weeks before 90% of them were broken and not really in a condition of being played with anymore. So I think there's still a few made up that I kind of fix as they break, but he just builds his own things with them most of the time anyway. The books are really just there for the first time taking them out of the box, pretty much. But it was really fun to have them all out on display and see them all, which is pretty cool. This photo is of, oh, this is my my Stampin' Up haul that I was very, very kindly donated by my good friend Shell. If you're watching, hi Shell. She is a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I said that I wanted a few things, and she told me to send her a wish list. And I said to her, I'm going to have to break this down into a couple of orders because I couldn't afford to get it all at once. And she's like, yep, that's fine, that's fine. And I gave her the first little order and she goes, oh yeah, that'll be whatever the price was. Next thing, this giant big box shows up at my door, and she had ordered just about everything off my wish list, I think, if not everything that I had originally sent her. So I was extraordinarily happy about that. That was just an amazing gift to be sent. So another big thank you to her for sending me that, even though it's months ago, and I have obviously thanked her already for that and told her how naughty she is and she shouldn't have done that. But here's another thank you for that little surprise package for me. And I used some of the washi tape that came in that. I can't remember what the name of the collection was, but it was like a hot pink and a black with white. That was kind of the colors in the kit, and so I used the pink washi tape as the accents on that photo. And I can't remember if I stick some, oh, little heart, that's what I was trying to dig around for, some little hearts. Oh, I'm sorry about the camera shaking. My camera's mounted to a shelf on the wall, but a lot of my embellishments are also on that shelf, so when I go to get them down, the camera inevitably ends up shaking. So I've got to try and rig up a better system for that. I will get to that eventually, but for these first few videos that you're going to see over the next few weeks, yeah, there might be a few little camera shakes. But I'm actually really liking my new room setup. I think this is probably the best setup I've had in the house, and I've had quite a few different areas where I've set up my craft stash, but this one's really good. The lighting in this room's really, really excellent, and I've also got my studio lights, which really help if it is a dull day or I'm scrapping in the evening. Being summer here, we do get a lot of storms of an afternoon, and by a lot I mean almost every day, or at least every second day. So it's stinking hot all day, and then the rain comes and cools it all down, which is lovely. And then when the rain leaves, the humidity hits, and we all just feel like we're sweaty little pigs in a blanket, and it's absolutely horrible. But that is the joys of living in Queensland. I'm sure there are other places in the world that have the similar sort of climate to us. But yeah, I do love the sunshine. I do love the heat. However, I do not like the humidity. It is not my friend. But never mind. So this was a photo of, I think Sam was, oh, that's right. He wanted to write a letter to his granddad in New Zealand. And then halfway through writing the letter, he got bored of trying to copy all the letters of whatever he wanted to write. So he's like, I'm just going to draw a picture. So he drew a very, very detailed picture of Granddad's apartment block, which sadly Granddad doesn't live in the apartment any longer, but Sam hasn't visited his new house yet. So he just drew it from memory, and the last time he was there was Christmas 2014, so 2 years ago now. And so what would he have been? 3. He would have just turned 3, and he drew the whole apartment, the apartment block, the stairs, the swimming pool, everything from memory, which I was pretty impressed at, really, for only being 3 when he went there and then being 2 years later. So he drew that and he posted it off to Granddad, and Granddad was very happy to receive that. So he does like doing his little drawings. They're always very detailed. Even if you don't know what it is, it does make sense when he explains it to you what it is when he's finished. So I just added a little star onto that one. And moving on to, I don't know, another card. Oh, this is a picture of Sam's bedroom door, and it's got one of his toys in the front of it. It's the Iron Man Hulkbuster. I think that's what it's called. I think in the movie, I don't really know. I think in the movie he has a special suit for when he has to beat up Hulk or calm down Hulk or something. I don't know. He has this special suit. Anyway, that's what the toy is, and it's a really huge toy. And he was guarding the bedroom door because Sam was doing some secret squirrel business in there apparently, and he was guarding the door so that no one could come in, and I thought that was really quite cute, so I just took a little photo of that. There is quite a lot of random photos actually. I tend to do that. Some weeks I have nothing, some days I don't take a photo, and then other days I'm like, oh yeah, I'll take a whole bunch of random photos of complete nothingness. That's not really that important, but you know, it's memory keeping and they're cute little things. So that's what I've been doing. June, I think I've got this 5 spreads for June, like single page spreads for June. Then July, I think I've only got, oh no, July's got a couple. July probably has about 4 or 5 spreads, because June and July is Frank's birthday and then my birthday, so we have extra spreads for that. But then August and September I hardly took any photos, because it was the end of July that I found out that I was pregnant, So I pretty much felt sick from the beginning of August, and yeah, I wasn't doing anything, I wasn't going anywhere, nothing exciting was happening. So I didn't take any photos, and the photos that I did take, I think they fill up about 2 pages, maybe 3 pages for the whole 2 months. So it's not actually that hard to catch up on my project life at the moment, because there's quite a few weeks, months, days that just have no photos, which makes it easy to catch up, even though there's a lot of memories that probably were missed out on being recorded. But never mind, these things happen. I don't even really have any photos of me. Like, I didn't even do it with Sam, really. When I was pregnant with Sam, I didn't do like the baby bump, baby belly photos very often. I had intended to this time round, but because I was feeling so bleh, I just didn't really want my photo taken. So there's not that many of the baby bump, unfortunately. I'll try and get a few more towards the end of the pregnancy. I want some more this time. I think I've only got 3 or 4 from Sam, so hopefully this time round I can get a few more. So just going through and choosing a couple of filler cards for this layout. These were all from the Currently collection from the app. I think that's what it's called. I can't remember. But yeah, that's what I end up with on the layout. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you tomorrow with another catch-up video. Thanks for watching. Bye.